too heavy.
Waste of time. Diabolical.
Yeah, diabolical.
I think it's too much of it, too much congestion, and some of the one-way systems are a bit of a mess-up.
Not too bad. I see it as a cyclist point of view and a car driver.
I think it's very congested and there's probably too much of it.
I think it's chaotic and I think there's too many stoppages, i.e. traffic lights and roundabouts.
I think the traffic situation in Cambridge has been getting worse over many years, although it is starting to stabilise. And one of the problems is that there are just too many cars and too many cyclists and too many buses and too many pedestrians trying to use not enough road space. I think the main causes are that Cambridge is a very popular place to be, and there are too many people who live here and work here and visit here for the road space that we've got. So we get a lot of congestion.
But you could do with more bollards to keep the traffic out of the city centre.
Keep it out of Cambridge a bit more.
Stop a lot of the private motorists coming into the town centre.
Well, I guess it's quite a good thing to go on bicycles and encourage people to use public transport.
What I'm doing at the moment is what I've been doing for a number of years, which is to increase choice, so provide more opportunities, so better cycling facilities, so more cycle paths and cycleways, better facilities for pedestrians to walk to make it safer for them, more buses, because one bus takes up a lot less space than, say, 50 cars, but also provide for people who have to use their cars to get to work, or who can't use public transport or other means for whatever reason. We're not physically stopping drivers from taking their cars on the road, because I don't think that would be a very good idea, and it certainly wouldn't be a very popular idea. But what we are doing is providing more choice and making it easier for public transport, for cyclists and pedestrians, and making it a little bit more difficult for car drivers. The core scheme in Cambridge, I don't know whether you've heard about it, but the core scheme is one of those examples where, because we've got a very polluted road, a very congested road, which is Silver Street, we said car drivers can't really go up there during the daytime. So it's closed during the daytime, it's open to traffic coming in the mornings, and it's open to traffic going out in the evening, so it's what's called a tidal flow. But it's reduced the amount of traffic on that road, which has made it a nicer environment for pedestrians, and it's a very touristy area, a lot of tourists come there. And it's also made it less polluted, which means we're not just damaging the buildings with dangerous emissions.
Absolute waste of time.
No.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, if you can encourage people to use it.
Yeah, it'd be good, yeah.
But I'm not quite sure how you might do that.
You could do with another railway station up on the other side of town.
A railway, what, like a tram you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, that would be a good idea, but I don't think it would work because we've got very narrow streets here in Cambridge. So that obviously would restrict the trams to where they could go in the centre.
A tram system I don't think would be a reality, but what we have been working on, which you may have heard about, is the guided busway, which will run from Huntingdon through to Addenbrooks, and it will run through the city centre. And that provides a dedicated route for buses, the majority of the way from Huntingdon to Cambridge, either on a guideway, which uses little wheels on either side of the bus to guide it through a concrete track, a bit like a curb, or through dedicated bus lanes, or through other bus priority measures where we haven't got room to get a bus lane in, things that will speed the buses through, but also speeds the cars through at that particular point, such as smart traffic lights that recognise when a bus is coming.
Who's answering, you or me?
You do it.
Well, shut up then.